You are the worst driver I have ever seen.
Hey!
No, not you. You! I was doing just fine back when my cars could barrel roll and I could still complete the race. So it's a little more realistic. I'm not a good driver. Clearly! To think I stood a better chance at winning in 2011 driving as myself than driving with you. Me! Danica! I ain't afraid to cut a bitch with a broken beer bottle. Simmer down, 2011 Kurt Busch. I'm getting you out of this.
Oh, thank God! I'd be better off too!
Mrucz is getting upset! It's not a clean slate for either of you, but it's a way to correct some mistakes. Are we getting in the time machine? Let's get in the time machine!
Bye!
Undoubtedly, this will upset a few of you, but I can assure you that this is gonna be for the best. I have come to absolutely despise Dirt to Daytona after the last few weeks. I'm not sure if I ever ran 105 difficulty before. I didn't realize just how freaking difficult of a game this could be. From everyone that I've talked to, from comments that I've read, this is an absolutely monumental challenge trying to race the AI. I went out and did some testing at Texas. My best lap times were high-end 28.6s. The AI on 105 difficulty running 28 flats, more than a half a second off. It's not fun. I'm not having fun. And when that happens, I don't think I make a very good video. So what we are going to do today is restart the season. I did some testing, and 102 seems to be the ceiling, having a challenge, but also still being able to race with them. I'm also going to be reducing the lengths of these races. There's no reason to run quarter distance. I've never done this in a series before, but Dirt to Daytona is a completely different beast in terms of NASCAR gaming. Here is the full rundown of the settings. The new settings I'm going to be running. Let's get to Texas. As punishment for starting over, I am going to be attempting each of these first 6 races from the last place starting position. Other than a slide down the back, it was a pretty simple race where I gained no track position. Used fuel strategy to push it further than everyone else though, and was able to back up my Daytona 500 victory from the first playthrough. Here's the rundown for the race. The next race was at Rockingham, which we had a good car at the first time. Had a fast car, but an awful restart by Jumai and an ill-timed caution trapped me a lap down. Still walked away with the 10th place finish. Here's the rundown for the race. At Las Vegas, I ate mega shit, got trapped 2 laps down, had some debris on my grill, and finished 41st. Here's the rundown for that race. Atlanta got converted to the drafting version of the track early. We experienced big one after big one. I was involved in a couple that destroyed my car, which was unfortunate because the car seemed really fast. Missed out on a good run, and here's the rundown. Another supremely fast car at Darlington led me to the front quickly. Caution shook up the field, sent us to the back, then to the front again. Then a late race yellow put us in great position for a potential win. Mega crashes around me derailed this. I was the common denominator, but we still walked away with our best finish since the Daytona win in 3rd. Darlington race rundown on your screen. And finally, the race I was most excited to run again, Bristol. Pretty straightforward up until reaching lap traffic when things got silly and Bobby Labonte tried to open my can of worms. Never had a caution though, and had a cycle of green flag pit stops, during which the caution finally came out. Luckily, we slipped back onto the lead lap at the nick of time, and I didn't get super angry. The caution didn't change much at the front of the field, and we got to restart with some good track position in 9th place. I drove my PP off to challenge for the win. Oh look, there's Bobby Labonte again. Can't wait to find out what my insides look like. Got by him alright, and was in a fight for the win with the 97 and 17 on the final lap. In the closest finish so far, I cleared the 17 on the back straight, then overdrove the final corner like Austin Dillon. That let the 17 and 97 back by, and I gave a win away just like that. Now we're caught the fuck back up to Texas. Are we all caught up? Are we up to speed? I started recording this video at the beginning of the week on Tuesday. It's now Friday, 8:30 at night. At the beginning of the week I felt fine, but everybody that was at my family Christmas party has come down with COVID, including myself. I feel like shit. My throat is on fire. My nose is chock full of shit, but we got a job to do. 1 win in the Daytona's 500, that's the same as the first playthrough, but now we got 3 top 5s to our name, 4 top 10s to our name, and we are actually competitive. Give you a quick scroll through to see who is also competitive with us. Tony the Tiger leads the point standings with a dub. Steve Harvey holds on to his 2nd place in points from the first playthrough, but he's got no wins now. And then so on and so forth. I will scroll through here. Robbie Ryan was the points leader Unfortunately, he no longer is. Finds himself 13th. And we continue to scroll. Another one, not nearly as good, as well off as he was in the first playthrough. Oh, Justice. I am sorry, oh, Justice. We're gonna get the video started now. Thank you for tuning in. We're all wrapped up. We're back, caught up to speed. I don't know. I better record this fast. I don't know how much more talking I got in me. Let's get the video started. Let's... Oh, this is gonna be a challenge. Let's go!
Welcome to Fort Worth and the Texas Motor Speedway. With seating for over 150,000 fans, this motorsports haven represents racing at its finest. Recently repaved, this quad-shaped oval with 24-degree banking has become one of NASCAR's fastest tracks.
Thank you, Alan! I have got to get this race in fast before my airways completely seize up. Oh yeah, I don't think my voice is gonna make it through this entire video. Very quiet and hoarse by the end, by lap 43. So I'm gonna make use of my voice while I got it. This Texas seemed, oh my God, Stevie Wonder. Bro can't really see, so I can't be too pissed at him. You would expect to see an awful lot of big ones happening at this place because this Texas races an awful lot like New Atlanta. Who put that apron there? On the first playthrough, you had this certain group of drivers that found their way up to the, oh my God, up to the front every single race. Robbie Ryan has not been nearly as lucky. I'm hoping to see that he can rebound in the remaining 25 weeks and maybe challenge for this championship still. Oh, whoa. He's farting all over me. It stinks back here. He had the chili beans before the race started. I told him it was a bad idea. How many laps of fuel? 13. So we can make it. Oh my God, I gotta stop hitting that grass. We can make it to right around lap 20, which is just shy of halfway. If I wanted to do some fuel conservation, which we tried at Bristol and it didn't work out, I could attempt it, but I don't really know if I'm going to. The rate that we get cautions here in this game, I don't even think it's really that wise to spend time working on some sort of pit strategy. Someone will wreck at some point. Definitely one of the slower tracks for myself. Someone else is blowing up. Someone else is smoking up here. Maybe Alexander Hamilton in the 55. That's who it looks like. That's another guy that was having great runs in the first playthrough. Not so much anymore. But I'm just not very fast here compared to the AI. They are really stinking quick. I was honestly surprised at the amount of speed that the car had at Atlanta, at Rockingham, at Darlington. Seems like the old worn out tracks that are maybe slightly slower because they chew up the tires, we have a good package for. Honestly, I think about it, every track we went to, we were quick. Vegas, I just didn't get a chance to show what I had at Vegas. They're all in this, like, damn near single file line drafting each other. What kind of entertainment factor is that? No wonder nobody goes to Texas anymore. No wonder they butchered the place. They felt like they had to do something to get some action. After this is over, I'm getting in my Snuggie. I'm drawing myself a bath. I'm putting some Epsom salts in that bitch, and I'm going to bed. It's about to be a long weekend. I really expected to have a bit more than this. I'm kind of surprised at how shitty we are. The damn thing doesn't want to turn anymore. And I can see why. There goes Oh Justice. I hope you can work your way out of, what, 42nd? Bro is in the top 5. I feel really bad about that one. I'm in turn 1. What the fuck? What are they? Is that Kansas? That's Kansas. He got a problem. But we don't have a caution. Surprisingly enough, no yellow. Single car accident. NASCAR don't give a shit about that. Bro, I can't turn anymore. I gotta hit the pits. We gotta get on pit road. I got 3 laps of fuel, 2 laps of fuel, but I ain't saving that shit. We ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna blow that right front tire. And I don't mean blow like sucky. I mean, it's gonna run out of air. Bro, we're coming in. This sucks. I can't believe, you know what would have been great if I would have got that caution out of Kansas. Well, they're all gonna lap me. And the caution's gonna come out. And then I'm gonna be trapped a lap down, and this whole race will be for nothing. 19, 20 laps, we could go on fuel. We're right on top of it, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna take a good old guess here. They're going to be able to make it to the end of the race on this one pit stop, and I will not, meaning I'm completely screwed. I would need a caution on a day where it seems like NASCAR's not willing to throw any. A lot of cars on pit road here. We should be able to pick up a position or two. I can see one car. way off in the distance. Come on, throw me a bone. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're making them up. So we're right the hell back where we were before the tires really fell off. 26, I know all good and goddamn well that they're going to be able to make it to the end of the race and I'm not going to be able to. I need a rack. I need a caution flag. Oh, my throat! Welcome to Michael Mrucz's Mid-Race Report presented by Gas Can Water! We're gonna need a big enough one for NASCAR to take notice in order to actually for them to throw that goddamn yellow. They're being stingy with it so far today. If we can get one stinking caution flag, we'll be back in the race. If we do not get it, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to make one more pit stop. Actually, I know I'm gonna have to make one more pit stop, and they're probably not going to have to. Come on, Mike. All right, he spun around. That should be a yellow flag. It's not going to be. You know good and goddamn well they're not going to throw the yellow for that. Anyway, I'm over my allotted time, so let's see if we get a yellow. This has been Michael Mrucz's Mid-Race Report, presented by Gas Can Water.
Yellow's out.
Oh, God, that hurts so goddamn much. Give me them spots. Give me them spots. Give me them spots. P19, baby! Only thing about this now is I have to sit and wait because I got something to wait for, and I really want to go to bed. Car handled freaking fantastically right there, so I'm gonna leave it alone. My brother and I, Robbie Ryan! Y'all, I know they're not actually brothers. I'm aware. What the fuck? Robbie, what are we doing? This ain't the playground when we were both 6. So, it's been 5 years, COVID. It's time for you to leave us alone. Let's have a good pit stop, baby. Let's go. Hype up that pit crew. Let's pick up a few spots. What the fuck is that? Thank you. You goddamn right you better get to moving again. Jesus, you gave me a heart attack, and I'm in a delicate state. Y'all, we lost a fuck ton of positions right there. Why? I have absolutely no idea, but we just were so mad slow entering the pits. And down to, I lost 10 spots. Literally all the people I need to be making up points on, that's your top 9 right there. This is going to be a day where we just get what we can get and get the hell out of Dodge. Getting restarted with 12 laps of racing to go, which, quite frankly, is bullshit. I should not be back this far. I have no idea. July, I ain't in the mood. I'm telling you, I felt fast there right before the caution came out. The thing was gripped up. It was handling well. It's good on those fresh tires. It's just on those old crusty ones that don't want to turn anymore. I got to find a way down to the bottom.
Still there.
If I am going to pull off anything here, there's smoke up ahead. We'll tuck in line. And now we'll see if we can march forward a bit. Bro's got a problem. 26 has got a problem. Is this okay? I was like, is that shit gonna leave my screen? I don't need to know about pit road speed the rest of the race. We got another one. Maybe that 26 car did something. There's a lot of contact going on up here near the front. I'm seeing big old puffs of smoke. Get me a few positions here. Get me a few positions! We're on the comeback trail. Top 20, bitch! We can skip here. We don't have to sit through all this shenanigans. One person peels off to make a pit stop. That was a pretty awful restart. Not a whole hell of a lot of speed. Typically, I've been good on the restarts, but not that one. Getting the thing up to speed, though. Getting in the draft. Getting that sucky going along here. Good. Maybe a top 15. Top 15 finish, maybe in the cards, as long as I stay in the draft and I don't hit anything. And I gotta keep it underneath them.
Still there.
Holy fuck, that was so close! That might be a caution. They're beating the fucking piss out of Elton John back there. That could, yeah. Let's try to grab a few more spots here coming to the line because they always slow down. I don't know if we're gonna get restarted.
Clear low.
If they allow me to skip it, maybe. Get up! All right, we're gonna have to skip in order to get the, now we're gonna have 5 laps to go. All of a sudden, they're hitting a whole hell of a lot of shit. Not a bad restart that time. We were able to keep up with them pretty solid, and we keep the draft alive. I'm looking at a potential top 10 here if I play my cards right. It'd be great if someone could get Tony the Tiger out of the lead. He is your leader. He is your points leader. I got to get underneath him.
Still there.
That is so sketchy. I should not be going down into the freaking grass like that. Can't pass anybody really on the outside. I gotta get underneath them. Here we go. Beautiful, baby, beautiful. All right, now let's just hang on for a few more laps. We only gotta hang on for 3 of these things. and we're running down Boom Howard. Tony the Tiger did get knocked out of the lead. I'm pretty sure it's Grandpa Martin that's out front. Probably need another restart, but we're not getting another restart. There's no overtime here. I got Old Man Blanket all up on my biddies. And then you got Booby Labonte. So he's probably a little bit pissed after Bristol. We got the Burton boys here out in front of me. If they wreck each other, that's another 2 positions. Just don't let this 18, don't let him fucks around with you. Don't let him underneath you. We hang on to this 9th. That's a solid 9th. What did I start, 29th? Up 20 positions? Not too freaking bad. Made the car better as the race went along. That is some dirt to Daytona racing. Not that shit we were doing before. Personally, I think this series, way better when I can actually pass people. Your rundown. We could finally look at this together. Grandpa Martin wins. He leads the most laps, max points day. Tony the Tiger up there in 4th, though, so we lose a little bit to him in terms of the points lead. Here is where everybody wound up. Yeah, 3 DNFs. Gadsden, Alexander Hamilton, Mike Wallace. Mike. That's his nickname. Still in 8th of the standings, but we get ourselves another top 10. That is out of 7 races. We have 5 top 10s. Consistency wins championships. Back in this time frame, this era, this is pre-chase. You need to be consistent if you are going to win a championship. So we find ourselves 195 points behind Tony the Tiger in the lead. That's over a full race. You can only make like $150 up in one given race, so we got some work to do. 41st place average qualifying position. Now that I'm qualifying again, that'll start to improve. 14th place average finish. Next week, oh, I know where we go. The one track where I actually ran a live stream playing this game, and it went horribly. I was on pit road with 40 minutes of damage. Let's hope that the same doesn't happen to us next week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sure some of you are probably gonna be disappointed that I went and restarted the whole thing. It was a lost cause. There was no way. I've talked to multiple people and they've all told me you could keep up on 105 difficulty at a few select tracks, but the majority of them are damn near impossible. So I think it was the right move, backing out, doing it all over again on a lower difficulty, and now we can compete and we can actually have some freaking fun with the series. Thank you for watching. I love ya. I'm gonna hold off on the keys. I don't have any disinfectant. Otherwise, then I would do it. I'm looking out for you. I don't want to get you sick. We just gotta give it a few days. I'll see you in the next video that I do, everybody. This is gonna hurt to yell. I didn't get all raspy, so at least there's that. Goodbye!